Welcome to the People's Mentor Podcast, where we mentor you, the people, on real estate entrepreneurship and the mindset. Why the mindset? Because the mindset trumps the skill set, my friend. We're now on episode 059, episode 59. So let's dive into the quote of the week. My goal is no longer to get more done, but rather to have less to do. I'll repeat that. Woo, that hit home. My goal is no longer to get more done, but rather to have less to do. That's from Francine J. Shout out to you. Now let's get into the word of the week. It's always an acronym. And today's word of the week is CULL, C-U-L-L, which stands for Cut Unproductive Lazy Labors. Cut unproductive lazy labors. Here's my thoughts. Growing up, right, in school and getting your first job, it teaches you to be busy, right? It teaches you to say, okay, let me do something over here, do this over here, or let me do this over here, let me go over here, let me look at this, let me look at my watch here. It's like you got so many things going on, but the question is it really productive? Is it really adding to the bottom line? Did you take a thorough analysis of all the activities that you do on a day-to-day basis and actually see which activity is actually producing the most results that I'm looking for? If you're doing tasks that you don't enjoy or is not impacting the bottom line, then why are you doing it? Just for the sake of looking busy? No, I'm not blaming this on you. I'm just blaming this upon our societal norms, right? Just going through school and getting a job. We're pretty much taught to be busy. But the only thing that matters in business, as well as life rather, is results. That's all people care about. Will product A give me the results that I'm looking for? If I take this pill, will it give me the results that I'm looking for? If I do this workout, will it give me the results that I'm looking for? Will I read this book? Will it give me the results I'm looking for? Who can care less about how many pages in that book, the size of that pill? All that stuff doesn't matter. All that matters is, will it give me the results I'm looking for? In fact, how can I actually do less and still get the results that I'm looking for? How can I get less with more? And by the way, if you find yourself being starved for time, meaning you have so many things on your plate, you might be an entrepreneur, you might have a full-time job, you have your family obligations, you also have a part-time business, you're doing real estate on the side, you got all these things going on. Here's a quote I got from the 4-Hour Work Week. Indiscriminate action is a sign of laziness. Meaning, if you don't discriminate how your time is being spent or invested, in which you just say yes to every opportunity out there, you say yes to every relationship out there, you say yes to every job opportunity out there, you say yes to every project, every hobby, every single thing under the sun, then guess what? You're being lazy. Lazy mentally. Not physically, because you're busy doing all these things, you're taking action, but you're lazy mentally because you're not discriminating, in which you should. You should discriminate how you spend or invest your time. Your calendar should be pretty much scrutinized with a fine-tooth comb on how you spend your day. Now, if you have a calendar and you don't have your activities outlined in your calendar or what you have to do day to day or week to week, guess what? You're already behind. If I look at your calendar and a thing on there, you're already behind. That's just a sign that you're not necessarily knowledgeable about how your time's being spent, right? And you might witness that, oh man, no wonder this fell through the crack, or no wonder I do forget to pay this bill on time, or I do sometimes show up late, or I'm a no-show, or I rub this person the wrong way because I didn't schedule it. So once you get past that, you don't want to have so many activities, because that's what happened with me. I was chasing everything under the sun to the point I had so many activities on my plate, on my calendar, I didn't have room to eat it. You ever seen that? I remember I used to have it on Thanksgiving. My uncle, as soon as the food's ready, Thanksgiving Day, he'll come to the table where all the food's at with 3 plates. 3 plates. I'm like, bro, I know you're not going to eat all 3 of those plates. I know it. He would get 3 plates. He'll eat some from plate 1, a little bit from plate 2, and maybe a quarter from plate 3. And then all the rest of that food is wasted, has to throw it away. I'm like, it doesn't make sense. But we do the same thing with our calendars. We have this project we're working on, this side business we're working on, this side hustle, there's other business, there's other partnership. We're doing Forex, right? Foreign exchange, we're doing stocks and bonds, we're doing real estate. We got so much stuff on a plate that we're not able to consume it all effectively, which means you're not really getting the maximum results that you really want. The goal is, how can I do less and get more? Maybe I can just cut all these plates out and just focus on one plate in which I can consume and get the results that I'm looking for. So it relates to the word cull. Cull actually means to cut things that are unproductive. So first step, my friend, is jot down in your calendar all the activities that you do. Everything, personal and business. Whether it's cutting your fingernails, getting a shape up, whether it's going out to work out at the gym, whether it's reading an hour a day, whether that's looking at some deals, whether that's going to work, whether that's going to the post office once a week. Every single activity you do on a personal and business level, jot it down, and then realize which ones are unproductive and which I'm being lazy, meaning I'm being indiscriminate towards. It's not really impacting the bottom line. In fact, I checked it, it's not. Then cut it, cull it. Cut those unproductive, lazy laborers. Be picky, okay, on what you do with your time and cut everything else. All right, guys, I appreciate your time on this episode. Just make sure you check out our resources below if you're interested in financial freedom and getting some multi-unit real estate investments under your belt. As always, guys, this is to your success. Earn passively, live passionately. Peace.